This week on Rush Outdoors, we honor those that have sacrificed so much for our freedoms. We'll explore the not-so-flattering side of the outdoors with Swing and a Miss. And, of course, member footage with Rush Uncut. Rush Outdoors starts right now.
Shoot him. He is a dandy.
I can't believe that just happened.
Lays right there.
I redeemed myself this morning and I could not be happier.
We'll give you something good.
What a hot man.
Great clock.
That was freaking awesome.
Rush Outdoors is brought to you by Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store. Closed captioning for Rush Outdoors is brought to you by the Wayne County Department of Tourism. Look them up online at waynecountytourism.com.
Hey everyone, welcome to Rush Outdoors. I'm Realtree Pro staffer Tim Andrus. Today I'm in Canandaigua, New York at the Running Store, and with me, host of Swing and a Miss, Victoria Furchaw.
How you doing, Tim?
Good, Tori.
39 stores and growing. It doesn't matter if you're going on an outdoor adventure, working at the house, or at the farm. They got you covered.
Every November, a day comes up. It's called Veterans Day, where we as Americans show our appreciation to the men and women of the armed forces.
The North Country Troopers Assisting Troops is an organization comprised of mainly state troopers giving back to the men and women who served in our country.
Helping them with this event is a local charter boat captains out of Clayton, New York, giving them a day on the water they won't soon forget.
Let's talk about the first year and where this event's gone since then. It's night and day what the troopers have done for the troops and this event in its entirety. It just every year gets a little bit bigger, more sponsors, more soldiers, better food, bigger tents. It just, so you can see the hard work that they put into this event and how it's paying off.
We started this, actually I traveled down to New Jersey where our counterpart New Jersey troopers were doing it. I'm retired military as a sergeant major, and so I went down there and brought it back with some other guys, and we saw what a great time the troops were having down there, but we were trying to figure out why we were bringing guys all the way to New Jersey when we had this in our backyard. So 4 years ago we started beg, borrowing, stealing to get this going, and now we're pretty solvent.
These guys do so much every day so that we can all live our lives. It's to me, there's nothing that we can ever give them to pay them back for what they do. We have prizes and bands and massages and haircuts. We do the whole thing here. But it still doesn't pay back guys like Ryan who have made incredible sacrifices, or the people that have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Before the dawn, before the decoys, before the call. It starts with a passion, and that passion starts at Runnings. The best gear and supplies from the most trusted brands in hunting. When you get the shot, will you be ready? Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
Shadow Hunter professional grade hunting blinds. Innovation that lets you hunt like a pro. Proudly made in the American heartland. Our systems elevate you to the perfect vantage point and are engineered for your total comfort and concealment. Built to a higher standard, the customizable Shadow Hunter system keeps you on top of your game. Start hunting like a pro today. Find your dealer at shadowhunterblinds.com.
The shores of Lake Ontario and Orleans County have long been an angler's dream. Recently named the World Fishing Network's ultimate fishing town, Point Breeze offers world-class fishing for lake trout, brown trout, and steelhead, as well as coho, Atlantic, and Chinook salmon. A full-service marina will help with all of your boating needs, while abundant tackle shops and one of the premier charter fleets on Lake Ontario can help you catch your next trophy. Numerous restaurants are available, and at the end of the day, our lodging facilities will provide you with a comfortable place to relax. Hook up with one of our finny friends right here in Orleans County. I love New York.
Hi, I'm Todd. Welcome to the Thousand Islands Bait Store. Our job here at the TI Bait Store is to make sure you have everything for your next fishing adventure. Endless rods and reels. Live bait, we have it for every species. Tackle, fishing lures, nobody beats our inventory. There's much more to the TI Bait Store than just fishing. Shirts, sweatshirts, and rain gear, we have them. Cold beverages. We appreciate your business and thank you for shopping the Thousand Islands Bait Store.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by Orleans County, Shadow Hunter Blinds, the New York Sportsman's Expo, Coyote Eyewear, CVA, Carbon Express Arrows, Argo, Beretta, PSE Archery, Scent Lock, Nocturnal Lighted Knocks, Block Targets, Hoorag, North Country Troopers Assisting Troops, and Carlson's Choke Tubes.
It's a no-brainer why this event is so powerful to not only myself, but the entire team at Rush Outdoors. It's simply about the troops. So when we were given the opportunity to be a part of this event, we didn't bat an eye. And it's just so nice for me as the president of Rush Outdoors to look at our team and just how fast they come together and rally up for this event, drop what they're doing, change their vacations around. Some people are driving 3, 4, 5 hours one way to get here. You know, and nobody's crying about it. It's a passion for every single one of them.
We're here for them. We're here to make sure they enjoy their day, and they need to know how special it is for us to be able to honor them. When you see that fireboat come in and when you hear that national anthem and you're standing in front of that flag, it's emotional, and it's emotional for all the right reasons. And that's what's cool about it. And this is one of the most satisfying things I've ever been personally involved with. I've got great partners and brothers that are troopers that we all feel the same way. And when we sit down to make this come together, we got one focus and one goal, and then, man, it comes together in a hurry.
I'm one of the founding members in the group, and I'm really proud of that. This is our 4th trip. This is the first year that I guided. My fishing wasn't so great today, but my guys had a super time on the river.
Next time you'll catch some more.
Yeah. This is like the best event that we've been to as far as supporting the troops. This has been the best, #1.
My first year being involved in this, ironically enough, my son had just gotten back from Afghanistan, from a deployment in Afghanistan. And then to be able to fish with my boy, you know, it was just overwhelming.
It was a lot of fun, right? So we went out there, caught a lot of fish and got to know people and stuff. That was the best part. But we didn't know about the community coming out there and doing the national anthem and being out there at the dock when we came back to wave at us and stuff. That was pretty amazing. It's kind of touching. You know, a lot of times in the military, what we do is kind of thankless. You're out there working every single day. It's kind of hard, but seeing the community out there supporting us was amazing. It was touching and it was meaningful.
For everybody of us here at the Thousand Islands Harbor Hotel, we want to thank the troops for everything that you've done for us.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by the Thousand Islands Bait Store, Muzzy Broadheads, Nikon Optics, Real Tree, North Country Storage Barns, Hunter Safety Systems, The Roxy, Thermacell, Whitetail Institute, The Resort at Snug Harbor, Pathfinder Luggage, Covert Scouting Cameras, Voss Signs, and Speed Cinch.
It's truly amazing what they do in regards to forming the parade with all of the charter boats and the Border Patrol and the Sheriff and the troopers and the fire department, and it goes on and on and on. And it's just a big, long parade of boats. It's probably one of the most amazing things that I've ever seen in my life.
Today when we lined up, the veterans are standing about 10 feet in front of me, and I'm starting to feel very nervous because they're so close to me and it's so personal. And the more nervous I got and I started to sing the song, I realized that those guys were standing there mouthing the words along with me, and it just really put me at ease, and it was probably one of the most special national anthems I've ever had the chance to sing.
This is all about thanking those guys for what they do, and they did a great job. They go overseas for a year. They go away from family and they come back, and we just got to let them know how much we appreciate that.
I got to tell you, this stuff is fantastic. I met a Vietnam veteran earlier who didn't have anything like this when he came home, you know, from combat, and this stuff is just so important. I mean, a lot of people lose sight of our veterans and what they do for this country. So this right here is just top notch.
In 68, 69, when we returned, we were not welcome to the United States. It was entirely different back then, so we didn't talk about it. And I just wanted to be involved and let these military members, their family, their spouses, know that we appreciate what they've done, their sacrifices they've made, and it's very important as Americans that we stand behind them.
This is a wonderful event. I'm so proud to be up here and to be supportive of them, and you know, the reason that we get to stand here and enjoy this beautiful day is because of the sacrifices that they were willing to make on behalf of this country.
Come out and do this. This is a blast out here. It's just a good time all the way around. Yeah, catch fish, don't catch fish. It was a fun day.
You know, as a trooper, as a veteran, as a sponsor of this event, I can't tell you what this event does for people.
He's not giant, but he's good enough. He'll eat. That tastes pretty good.
It's very touching. You know, I wouldn't think like a community would come like this for us. You know, I've been to many duty stations, but this is like the first one that actually did something very meaning. You know, it's very, I'm very grateful.
The progression of this has been really amazing. We started out year number one just hoping we could get some soldiers involved. More importantly, that we could get sponsors on board to believe in us, to know that we could pull this off, to show these soldiers a great day, okay? We have been so fortunate reaching out to people that believe in us, and the Harbor Hotel here and individual sponsors that sponsors boats would put us financially secure. As such, we've been able to grow this thing every year, and I'm so proud to say that we've got every guide in the St. Lawrence River Basin on this end involved in this thing. These guys look forward to it. They have a ball. This is the greatest day they got all year. And we've got now such that we've got over 100 soldiers involved from what we've started. We've got a connection that came to me today who's going to be a one-star general on Fort Drum next week. As a result of what we did today, I have a meeting with him next week to grow this with our Fort Drum partners. We're only getting bigger, guys. And with Rush Outdoors helping us, the sky's the limit. I got to tell you, the sky's the limit.
The North Country Troopers Assisting Troops event is by far one of the most powerful stories that we get to share with you, and we're very grateful to be a part of it.
For more information on this event, check out the website listed below.
Oh hey, Dave Morgan from Rush Uncut, and when I want to know what's going on in New York State, I turn to the New York Outdoor News.
Okay, now it's time for this week's Covert Corner, brought by Covert Scouting Cameras. This week we feature pics sent by our friends at Wild Country Guide Service out of Washington State. I'll give you a hint, check out the water. Wild Country Guide Service and everyone else at Rush Outdoors, we rely on Covert Scouting Cameras.
Hi, I'm Victoria Furchaw, and we'll be back in 60 seconds with this week's Swing and a Miss, brought to you by Tim's Guns of Elbridge, New York.
Check out the latest from Covert Scouting Cameras, the leader in wireless trail cam technology, now offering 3G certified models compatible with AT&T or Verizon. Don't go to the camera. Don't pull the SD card. Get your photos texted or emailed directly to you.
Attention sportsmen! Running's Great New York Sportsman's Expo is back, January 27th through the 29th at the State Fairgrounds in Syracuse. Bring the whole family and celebrate everything that the great outdoors has to offer.
I'd like to talk to you about Cozy Cabins from North Country Storage Barn. With 7 styles of certified log homes and log cabins, you can find the camp or home that fits both your lifestyle and your budget. These Amish-built cabins come with finished interiors, knotty pine walls, and multiple flooring options. And spacious rooms will give you plenty of comfortable living space. The full line of Amish-built furniture, sheds, swing sets, and much more. Visit North Country Storage Barns today at one of 3 locations in Lowville, Sandy Creek, Philadelphia, New York.
Welcome to Swing and a Miss. This is a segment of the show where we feature footage of hunts that don't always go as planned. Rush Uncut member Clarence Bartholomew loves spending time in the woods with his son Keith. Let's join them on a spring turkey hunt. Hey Clarence, you win some, you lose some. Better luck next time.
Still didn't get him.
That's it for this week's Swing and a Miss, brought to you by Tim's Guns of Elbridge, New York. I'll catch you next week.
The only true all-terrain vehicle that's capable of going where the ducks are.
Hunting is about finding the exact spot. The Argo will get you there.
Before the calm, before the hunt, before the climb, it starts with a passion, and that passion starts at Runnings, the best gear and supplies from the most trusted brands in hunting. When you get the shot, will you be ready? Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
I'm Pete Lee with Sapphire Grill Company. I have another quick tip for you. When you fire up your grill and you're going to be grilling all day long, I like to keep my dampers closed, less air at the bottom, less air at the top. Keep the grill around 275, so as you grill all day long and you want to bring it up to a higher temp, it's easy to do. Like, you can always start low and come high, but it is a lot harder to come down.
Here we go.
Perfect. Big old gobbler.
Now that's a fish.
Good buck. Beautiful, beautiful pike.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Sapphire Grills.
Hey folks, welcome to Rush Uncut. I'm your host Dave Morgan, and we're here at the Cozy Cabin by North Country Storage Barns. We've got Rush Outdoors Pro staff, Brad Wilcox here. How's it going, Brad?
Good, Dave. How you doing today?
And we got another special guest here today, someone who's near and dear to my heart, my son, Hunter Morgan. How's it going, Hunter?
Good, thanks
All
for having
right.
me.
You know, guys, there's still a lot of people out there that don't know what Rush Uncut's all about. Why don't you explain it to them a little bit there, Brad?
Yeah, Dave. It's a member-driven portion of our show where you, the viewer, can sign up, become a member, submit your footage, and see yourself right here on TV.
Hey, that sounds cool. Can I get a family discount, Dad?
Yeah, no.
Hey guys, before we go any further, I want to get the venison burgers put on the Sapphire Grill.
And let's thank Norm Wyman for the fresh dough kill.
Okay, up first, we've got Team Morgan.
And I already had a great cameraman.
Yes, I did. I'll tell you what, that was a special hunt that day. I took my son Hunter out, and he wanted to be the cameraman. You know, first time running the camera, so I let him. And he was getting bored there in a tree stand, so we went for a little walk, and we wandered across this nice doe. And well, let's take a look at the footage.
Got a doe down right up here. They're always up here in the corner. Nice shot. Boy, she's a nice one. Man. Beautiful. All right, we got venison. No horns today. Got some meat for the freezer. All right.
I didn't think you'd ever shoot.
We'll discuss it later. All kidding aside, we had a great day, a lot of fun, and you got to get the youth involved. Get the kids out there filming, get them hunting. You know, I can't wait till the day he's old enough to hunt and I can film him shooting a big doe or hopefully a great big buck. Thanks a lot, buddy. Had a great day.
Venison burgers are done, guys.
Perfect, I'm starving.
I'll take them venison burgers from here, Brad. Who we got up next?
All right, up next we have Rush Uncut member Dalton Strickland. Something a little different. He put together his own little highlight reel of this past season. Pretty cool. Check it out.
Talk to the goose. There. Oh, yeah.
Wow, that was some really cool stuff.
All right, picture of the week.
Yeah, we have my good buddy, Rush Uncut member Mark Florenz with a great long beard frame right here in New York.
And what a better time to get together for a family picture. Hey folks, you want to become a member? It's as easy as logging on to rushoutdoors.com and clicking on the Rush Uncut logo.
Or you can stop down to the great New York Sportsman's Expo, January 27th to the 29th at the New York State Fairgrounds in Syracuse, New York. Meet the whole crew and sign up in person.
Hey folks, keep in mind the Fire and Ice Bar Extravaganza at the Thousand Islands Harbor Hotel in Clayton, New York, February 16th through the 18th. This 3-day event is tons of fun with proceeds going to the North Country Troopers Assisting Troops. For more information, please call 315-686-1100. And don't forget to rush outdoors with a camera.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Sapphire Grills and by Beck Equipment, Fire Tower Doubles, Dovey Motors, Upstream Construction, The Rope Guys, Cape Vincent Chamber of Commerce, The Snug Harbor Restaurant and Marina, Carolina Carports, Borquin's Farm Equipment with Simplicity and Ferris, Four Seasons Archery, IBEW Local 43, and IBEW Local 1249.
For everything Runnings has to offer, check out the website listed below.
Also, let's not forget the Great New York Sportsman's Expo, January 27th through the 29th at the State Fairgrounds, Syracuse, New York. From everyone at Rush Outdoors, I'm your host, Tim Andrus.
And I'm Victoria Furchaw.
And we'll see you in the woods.
For more information on Rush Outdoors, like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
I'll wash the floors with you.
Oh, really?
Victoria, move over to the right.
So you go like this, I go, check it out below. Check out the
website.
The website.
I didn't know we had a website on here. That's all the time we have this week. Thanks for tuning in. I shouldn't have went on there.
Swing and a miss. I was laughing.
So funny.
There's a fuzzy. These guns.
Who's gone?
These ones.
No. Hey, folks.
Okay. I feel better than your dad usually does. That's not hard to do.
Oh. Love you.
What are you doing? Oh, yeah, I want to go shake his hand.